Hey guys, Captain Silvertooth here from Infographic News for Kids. Today is Thursday, December 26th of 2019. It is a cold day. Well, it was kind of nice, but now it's cold because it's December. Anyway, yesterday was Christmas, so I hope you guys had a very, very Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with your family and all of the good stuff of Christmas. The constitutional quote for today is, "The Constitution does not protect those whose views we share. It also protects those whose views we disagree." And the answer to my last constitutional question, which was, the people who favored ratification were called what, and the people who opposed it were called what? Those who favored ratification were called Federalists, and those who opposed it were obviously called Anti-Federalists. And now for the news. Christmas party turned tragic after mother stabbed to death in front of children in Olney, Mississippi, Philadelphia, Mississippi. The boyfriend of 35-year-old woman arrested by Philadelphia police officer after he allegedly fatally stabbed her and injured her 14-year-old son. Police say a violent fight broke out between the 35-year-old woman and her 33-year-old boyfriend early Christmas morning. The suspect had allegedly been drinking heavily during a family party when he began fighting with other guests. According to police, the suspect grabbed a knife from the kitchen and stabbed the victim's 14-year-old son when the boy tried to disarm him. Then grabbed another knife and stabbed his girlfriend several times in the abdomen. She was rushed to the hospital where she later died. The 14-year-old boy is in critical condition. Authorities say 6 children whose ages range from 8 years old to 16 years old all witnessed the attack. That is horrible. Officials have not released any identities, and neighbors say they saw the man trying to hide the body under the car. That's horrible. This is absolutely horrible. This is just more proof that the devil is trying to attack Christmas. I know, and these children, how horrible is that? They're all probably just now waking up. Oh, Santa came, let's go get our presents, Even though it's early in the morning, around like 3 or 4. But I used to get up at that time. Santa came, let's go open our presents now. This is just horrible. What a horrible thing to happen. It's just sad. It's really sad. Another 3 deaths on Christmas. Yesterday, Boston mother and children deaths, likely murder-suicide. The death of 40-year-old woman and her 2 young children who fell from a Boston high-rise parking structure on Christmas Day were apparently murder-suicide, the local district attorney said on Thursday. She said that today. The evidence suggests that the mother, Erin Pascal, jumped to her death after causing her 4-year-old daughter and her 16-month-old son to fall to their death, said District Attorney Rachel Rollins. The deaths of the 2 children were likely murder. So they're saying that it was a double homicide-suicide, meaning 2 homicides and a suicide. Like, she killed them by pushing them or throwing them off, and then she killed herself so she wouldn't get in trouble for it or something. I honestly refuse to say that they fell, but anything is possible. The investigation is ongoing, and there are no found suicide notes or complaints against the mother. Aerial news of the scene showed police investigators huddled on the rooftop around a black SUV with 3 of its doors open beside the wall. It was literally parked along the edge of the wall, like the edge of the parking, like sideways, right next to the wall that would lead to the ground. if you were to jump or whatever, or look out of it. It's just horrible. It makes me think that maybe she did it, but at the same time, anything is possible. I mean, who does that on Christmas? Maybe it was a situation where the children were going to see the dad and it was an accident or something. I don't know. I don't want to know what actually happened, how it happened, because this is really sad. Like, what kind of stuff like this happens on Christmas? Just more proof that the devil is alive and forever attacking. Especially on the day of Jesus' birth. So, it's just horrible. Let me know what you guys think. Biden calls for Christians to be added to terror watch list for opposing LGBT use of children. Former Vice President Joe Biden has a message for American citizens. If you do not defect from your faith and embrace leftism, then you are going to be added to the government's terror watch list. So if you don't want your kids to be forced into the sexualization of children and the LGBTQ, XYZ, ABCD, FG, that thing, then you will be added to the watch list of terrorists by the government. No, thank you. In Biden's views, unless you vigorously support the transgender mafia in its efforts to transition all children into something other than their natural biological sex, then you are a terrorist who deserves to be marginalized from society and possibly even shipped off to Guantanamo, sorry. That's a concentration camp or a re-education camp. No. His position stems from a suggestion put forth by radical far-left Southern Poverty Law Center hate group, which is pushing for all opposition to the cult of LGBTQ to be designated as terrorism under George W. Bush's Patriot Act means that an individual's constitutional rights are nullified. Quote, to be able to follow what they're doing and follow up on threats that come forward, Biden went on to contend about how he believes the federal government should be able to spy on Christians who are like terrorist groups and how terrorists and Christians are the same and how they are similar. No, I'd say Joe Biden should be put into those things because he's not human and he is like, it's so bad. It's just so bad. Let me know what you guys think on this. Let me know. Broadcasting Corporation removes Trump scene from Home Alone 2. A 10-second cameo scene in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, which shows Donald Trump giving character Kevin McAllister directions to the hotel lobby, has been removed by Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. He only says like 6 or maybe 7 words. Like, down the hall to the left. That's all he says. That's it. And then they walk away from each other. That's it. That's all that happens. They completely cut it out and just showed Kevin going straight to the lobby instead of just asking a civilian who is at the hotel in the same place at the same time, who just happens to be Trump, our president right now. It just shows them going straight to the lobby, not asking for directions, nothing. CBC says they edited out to make time for commercials. I say that's a likely story. I think we all know why they did it, and because of the obvious reasons. But let me know your guys' opinion on that. Is all the news I have for you today, so I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share, and let's jump into the Bible verse and the constitutional question. But I still hope you like, comment, subscribe, and share. He satisfies your years with good things. That is Psalms 103, verse 5. He satisfies your years with good things. And the constitutional question is, in ratifying the Constitution, did people vote directly? do your research, get back to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!